All right, well, today to open up the Lowcountry Invitaional, picked up a split. Lost first game to USC Upstate 5-0, and that's a game it's just a big time opportunity. They're getting votes in the top 25. They came in 19-0, so we're looking to give them their first loss. We gave them a couple too mmany opportunities. Gave them some unearned runs, but we're facing a big time pitcher, one of the best in the country, in Morgan Childers, and we just didn't take care of opportunities when we had them against her. The biggest thing is when we get base runners like we do, someone's got to step up and get a big 2-out hit, and we just didn't get that. The biggest thing was we had an opportunity to bounce back against Georgetown, Big East opponent. Game that we kind of back and forth a little bit. Our offense did just enough to pick up an 8-6 victory, which was big. All day you're looking at our lineup, and we got 6 players at times that are either freshmen or sophomore. So we're learning on the fly, trying to get better all the time. But the big thing we talked about in between games is we're preparing all along for championship play, for tournament play. And our thing is the rest of the way, we can't lose 2 games in a row. We got to have the mindset of 2 games and your season's over. So if we lose a game like we did in game 1, we got to be able to bounce back, because that's what you're going to have to do in tournament play. So we're trying to learn that right now, and that's exactly what we did. Is we bounced back, picked up a win against Georgetown, and we look to carry that over to tomorrow. We got UNC Wilmington, and then hopefully we get a W there, and we're competing for a Lowcountry championship.
Talk a little bit about the play of some of the hitters. Jessica Brock had 3 RBIs in that second game. Kristen Keller had a couple of doubles.
It's both of them just things that we kind of been working on throughout the week, is hitting the ball to all fields a little bit. Kristen Keller had 2 doubles the opposite field, so she's swinging the bat very well. And Jessica Brock, really, she did a lot of situational hitting. We had runners in scoring position for her. She hit behind runners, had a sacrifice fly, so she's doing some big time things once she's gotten back in the lineup for us. So we're happy to have her back, sitting there in the middle of the order, getting some production. But all through the order today, we had 3 big innings. Anytime that you can have 3 innings where you're putting up a crooked number on the scoreboard, you're going to put yourself in a good position to win a ball game.
Talk a little about Morgan today. She pitched pretty well in that first game, and then the second game came in and kind of shut the door.
You know, she did do well in the first game. Really, if you look at the score, it is 5-0, but that could have been a 1 or 2-0 ball game. We got to make some plays behind her. Some throws got away from us a little bit, so a couple unearned runs, but she threw well enough to win. That's where our offense has got to step up. We're considered an offensive team, so we got to step up and scratch across a couple runs for her. And then Kimby threw well enough to keep us in the second game. We had a couple balls that left the park on us, but then Morgan came in, and was able to shut down the Georgetown offense, which was big. So she threw well enough to get a win, but then she picked up a save in the second game.